Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Good morning, Carrie. How are you doing?
Good morning. How are you, Jess?
I'm good. I'm waking up. Are you waking up?
Yeah, I'm getting there. I still have like in my eyes, I think.
Oh, well, it's so good to see you. I understand it's raining where you are.
Yeah, it is. It's raining.
But,
Um, yep. So you might even be able to see how cloudy it is behind.
ah, beautiful. Well, at least the dogs are helping us wake up a little bit too.
I
That's good.
know. I know. Gizmo, Sammy, come here. I
Come
have
on,
to lock
guys.
him in the room with me. Oh,
They-
usually they don't bark this early in the morning.
They're like, listen, something's happening. I want to be a part of it. It's very exciting. I understand. I understand.
That's what they're thinking about outside, not inside.
Oh, well, can you please let everybody know who you are, where you are, and what your specialties are?
Well, my name is Carrie Fleming. I am owner and CEO of soulbodywork.net. I'm an intuitive massage body worker and energy worker, and I help my clients balance body, mind, and spirit by helping get distress out of their bodies and helping them to find what really is going on, because we hold a lot of things physically in our body, like emotions and past traumas. So we have a muscle memory. So I work with them to help release that without having to make them cry and dig my elbows in them. So I use a blend of different techniques to help my clients out. I also do a remote sessions with people that have senior pets or pets that are in transition. I have a beautiful ceremony, a meditation that I do with my clients to help them connect deeper with their animal, even though they are detaching on a physical plane.
Oh, that's so beautiful,
I
and
do drum
that's
circles now.
and drum circles and drum circles
Yeah.
because you didn't have enough things. So
Yeah.
one more thing. Yeah. Well, it's so great to have you with us this morning. I know it's a little drizzly there, but would you like to bring in our sunrise? And the sun's still going to be there,
I would love
even over the drizzle.
I would love to. So,
Awesome.
okay. So what I'm going to do this morning, I was actually going to sing this morning, but I can't have any water because I have to go for some kind of test today. So I can't, have any water. So I don't want to get too dried out in my throat. But I did want to pull a card from a deck called the Shamanic Medicine deck. And so I'm just going to shuffle the cards. And this is going to help us to meditate on whatever the universal law wants us to meditate on. So I'm just going to run through here. I'm going to pick a card. I'm going to read what the card actually says to you. And this is really cute because I have to put my glasses on. It's called East Emergence. So I'll put this up against the camera so you all can see that. So that all has to do with the sunrise. Go figure, right? So emergence. And as I drum, and I have my new drum rattle combo that my friend made up in Eastham at Four Winds Leather a couple weekends ago when I was up at the Cape. So I love it. And I want you to focus in on what does the emergence mean for you. Every morning is a new beginning. So where do you want to emerge? How do you want to emerge? And how do you want to express yourself and your gifts to the world? So I'm going to do some drumming, and just if you have a drum, go ahead and pick up a drum, or you could just tap onto your heart center and just breathe and think about the emergence and the sunrise. And what is that speaking to you? What is your soul telling you as we're going into our little drumming and our rattle session? Take a moment to inhale and exhale. And think about your beautiful soul and your beautiful mind and your beautiful body. And allow yourself to emerge into the person that you want to be, that you very deeply need to be. And don't shy away from that glory. Allow yourself to shine so other people can shine around you. And love yourself even more because you allow yourself the freedom of emerging and shining bright with all the elements of who you are: body, spirit, mind, and emotion. And we give thanks to Mother Earth and the heaven that they keep us grounded and connected and nourished. We give thanks to the East and the West as they give us insight and clarity. And we give thanks and gratitude to the North and the South as they give us wisdom and trust and innocence. We give thanks to our deep self, our higher self, and we let that emerge with us as we process through the day. We emerge through our day with more love, more acceptance, more wonder, and with more magic in our lives. God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was beautiful. It's so interesting how just doing the tapping along with you, and I was just going to sit there and just soak it in, but you said tap, and it really does add a visceral element, and it brings you into what it is that you're doing. It just kind of makes you feel connected, and it blows my mind. Same thing with Joshua with the bowls when he posted bowls. It blows my mind that you can actually feel the resonance, even though it's electronic. Like even though it's like through video communication online, you can still feel it. It's got that deep resonance, which is just shows the power of music.
And it's the vibration, right? And like people, there's a lot of people that are like, "Oh, what do you mean you do energy work?" I don't, they don't believe it because it's not a tangible thing, right?
Right.
But they believe that cell phones. I mean, we grew up, we had phones that were plugged into walls, right? So,
Right.
but they're okay believing that cell phones, like, wow, how do they actually connect? There's no connection or strings attached to our
Right.
cell phones. They find that energy transference more acceptable because
Yeah.
you get a product, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they deliver something. And so in order to get that delivery from the Tibetan singing bowls or the drums or the rattles or from somebody's voice, sometimes you hear somebody's voice, like you have a lot of beautiful presenters on your show, you just hear their voice and instantly you go into that zone, right?
Yeah.
And it's just like that vibration. There's no mistaking that vibration of higher love in our lives, and we just need more of that.
Yeah. 100%. There was a show. I think it's not on anymore, but there was a show called Through the Wormhole, and it was narrated by Morgan Freeman. And one of the episodes was about how we are energy and how scientists are trying to understand and quantify energy within ourselves. Like that feeling when you haven't seen somebody for years and then you're thinking about them and out of the blue they call you as you're thinking about them and you're just like, oh, I was just thinking about you. And that, like, what is that? Like those connections that we feel like a cell phone, like we're calling out to another person's energy.
Yeah.
But like trying to figure that out because there is so much unknown about how we're connected and how we feel those different vibrations, and it's just beautiful. It really is interesting
It is.
to realize there's so much that we don't know.
But physics, when I'm taking like physics or even chemistry, right? When you break down those molecules, what's between each thing that we named as part of a molecule or atom or whatever? It's
Right.
space.
Yeah.
So it's the energy and it's space that keeps things connected, So it's pretty amazing. Very, very simple. Science is very, very simple. And to know that there's more space out there, like there's space, in this object, it's a metal, it's a tangible object, but if we break it down, there's space between all those different molecules. That's just amazing.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And I really think that's a great quote. Space keeps us connected.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
I didn't realize I just said it. Yeah, space.
Yeah.
It keeps us connected.
I love that. I love that. Well, you are phenomenal. Thank you so much for sharing your gifts with us and this beautiful morning with us. And we hope everybody has a beautiful day. Go out and start fresh week. Feel all that good energy, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank you.
guys.